Hello students, welcome back to physics class. Good morning, शुभ प्रभात. So let me begin. शुरुआत करते हैं. Potential energy of a point charge kept at a point in external electric field. अगर कोई एक पॉइंट चार्ज प्लस क्यू एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में रखा है तो उसकी पोटेंशियल एनर्जी क्या होगी. Now why I am saying that this plus q charge possesses potential energy, because if you release this plus charge it will move in the direction of electric field, it will accelerate. So one reason is that this plus q charge is experiencing force F, which is equal to q into E, and because of this force it is accelerating. Second explanation is that this plus q charge possesses potential energy, and because of its potential energy it will move in the direction of field if it is plus q charge. So suppose potential at this point A is V. इस पॉइंट A पर पोटेंशियल कितना है, V है. So we know that V is equal to W upon Q, so W is equal to Q into V. So if this charge is kept at this point A where potential is V, then its potential energy U will be equal to Q into V. Now this is case of uniform electric field. Now if electric field is non-uniform and it is decreasing, then also at this point suppose potential is V, then its potential energy U will be equal to Q into V. Now if charge is positive then potential energy will be positive. If charge is negative then potential energy will be negative. If we keep here negative charge then it will move in the opposite direction of field. Potential energy of charge Q2 kept at some distance from charge Q1. Suppose this is charge Q1, this charge plus Q1 will produce electric field around it, and due to this charge Q1 suppose at point A potential is V. Now if we keep this Q2 charge at this point, then potential energy of this Q2 charge will be equal to Q2 into V, where V is potential due to plus Q1 charge. Look in this diagram, this is charge plus Q1 at O. यहाँ Q1 charge O पर है. At a distance R from this charge at point A, if electric field intensity is capital E, then E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 upon R square along OA radially outward, and V will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R, and this V will be positive. Now suppose if at point O Q charge is minus Q charge is kept, okay, here no suffix Q1 or Q2, suppose minus Q charge is kept. So electric field intensity at A at some distance R from this O, this will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square, and it is along AO radially inward towards this charge. And electric potential will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R, and it is negative minus because charge is minus. So minus charge produces potential negative, plus charge potential produces potential positive. Suppose this is charge plus Q1 kept at O. So at certain distance from this plus Q1 charge, suppose at this point there will be electric field and there will be potential, electric potential also due to this charge. As we go away from the charge, electric potential as well as electric field decreases, because we know that electric potential decreases according to V proportional to 1 by R, and electric field decreases according to E proportional to 1 by R square. Now at infinity V and E both will be 0. We take E and V 0 at infinity, because when r is infinity, E and V will be 0. Now if we bring another plus q2 charge from infinity to, suppose, at some distance r from this charge, so we have to do some work against the electrostatic force due to plus q1 charge. Okay, now this work is stored in the form of electrostatic potential energy of this system. Suppose this is plus q1 charge and we bring plus q2 charge from infinity to, suppose this is, okay, we are bringing this plus q2 charge from infinity to this point, suppose A. So at each point when we are bringing this charge q2 from infinity, there will be electrostatic force. As we move towards the charge, this electrostatic force goes on increasing. Suppose at this point it is F. Suppose at this point its value is F1 when charge q2 was here. Okay, and at this point this electrostatic force will be more. Suppose it is F2. So force is variable here. At infinity force is 0, at this point force is maximum. As we move towards the charge, this force again increases. So we have to do some work against electrostatic force of charge q1. Okay, so this work is stored in the form of potential energy of this charge, or we may also say that potential energy of this system of two charges q1 and q2. Now we will derive formula for potential energy for system of two charges. So let us derive the formula for electrostatic potential energy of two point charge system. At point A, this plus q1 charge is placed and we bring this plus q2 charge from infinity to this point B, and suppose distance between these two charges finally is small r. This distance is small r. अब हम जब चार्ज को इनफाइनाइट से B तक ला रहे हैं, तो सपोज एट एनी इंटरमीडिएट पोजीशन, बीच में किसी भी जगह पर चार्ज कहाँ है, C पर है, एंड डिस्टेंस ऑफ दिस पॉइंट C फ्रॉम चार्ज A इज x. Now force at this position on charge plus q2 F1 is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 upon x square. अब इस चार्ज q2 को C से D थोड़ा डिस्प्लेस करते हैं, एंड दिस डिस्प्लेसमेंट dx इज इनफाइनाइटेसिमली स्मॉल. Since x is decreasing, we may take this dx minus dx. So small work done. So small work done will be equal to f into dx. This is dw is equal to vector f dot dx, and f dot dx is equal to f minus dx. Okay, so put the value of f1 here. Suppose this is f1. So dw will be equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 upon x square into minus dx. Now total work done in bringing this charge from infinity to this point B. So integrate it. Limits are from infinity to r. This is minus integration minus 1/4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 upon x square dx. Take term q1 q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught and minus outside the integration. So we will integrate only 1/x square because x is variable. q1 q2 are same for this position situation, and 1/4 pi epsilon naught is constant. So integration of 1/x square is minus 1 by x from infinity to r limits. So W is equal to Q1 Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 1 upon R minus 1 upon infinity. So this W is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. Now this work is potential energy. So U is equal to W. So U is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. इसी फार्मूले को एक दूसरी सिचुएशन से समझते हैं. वी विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस फार्मूला. इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी ऑफ 2 पॉइंट चार्ज सिस्टम केप्ट एट ए डिस्टेंस आर. दिस इज पॉइंट चार्ज सिस्टम. ओके, सो एट ए देयर इज प्लस Q1 चार्ज एंड ड्यू टू दिस चार्ज Q1 एट ए डिस्टेंस आर देयर विल बी पोटेंशियल. Suppose potential is V, so V will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R. Now we keep this plus Q2 charge at point B. Suppose we are bringing it from infinity. So we know that V is equal to W upon Q. So if potential here is V, then potential energy of this Q2 charge will be equal to W is equal to V into Q2. This W is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. This is potential energy of this Q2 charge. Okay, now this much work will be done by this Q2 charge. This is potential energy. So potential energy of this Q2 charge is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. And we also say that potential energy of this 2 point charge system Q1 Q2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. Now if both the charges are of same sign, suppose both are plus plus and both are minus minus, then potential energy will be positive. If one charge is positive and one is negative, look in this diagram. If both the charges are plus plus or both the charges are minus minus, then potential energy of the system will be positive. But if one charge is positive and other is negative, then potential energy of this 2 point charge system will be negative. Why it is negative? Because when these charges are released, they will move towards each other. In these cases, charges will move away from each other. Now suppose this is plus Q1 charge and at very large distance, suppose here this is plus Q2 charge. We may say that this plus Q2 charge possesses potential energy because of the potential of this plus Q1 charge. So if this is released, it will move away from this charge. Now suppose this is point A and we bring this Q2 charge from A to here, which is shown dotted. This plus Q2 and plus Q2 charge are off. We bring this plus Q1 Q2 charge from here to here, suppose at point B. Then we have to do work against electrostatic force. Suppose force is in this direction, so we have to do work against this electrostatic force. Here also force is in this direction. So to displace this charge from position A to position B, we have to do some work, and suppose this work is W. Okay, and distance between these two positions are suppose delta x. And we are bringing this Q2 charge. Let potential at A is VA and potential at B is VB. So VB minus VA is potential difference between these 2 points. This is delta V. Now how can we define potential difference? So suppose in place of Q2 we bring Q0 test charge. from position A to position B, and work done is W. So work done in bringing Q naught charge from A to B. Work done in then potential difference delta V is defined as the ratio of W and Q naught. Means work done in bringing unit positive charge from A to B is potential difference between points B and A. VB minus V is delta V. So delta V is equal to W upon Q naught. Now here we are doing work against the electrostatic force. So is there any relation between E and delta V and delta X? We will start the same discussion from here in next video to relate electric potential and electric field. So here it is written potential difference between 2 points in electric field is equal to work done in bringing unit positive charge. This is bringing unit positive charge from one point to other point in electric field. So we are bringing plus Q naught charge from here to here. So potential difference is W upon Q naught, and its unit is also volt or joule per coulomb. So unit of potential difference is joule per coulomb or volt. Thanks.